Hi guys. So I'd started filming this research vlog at the end of September, and I was going to do it that whole week and just kind of show you my process of researching and studying and preparing for videos for October. And then in the first week of October, my grandfather, who had been in hospice for months, passed away. So this is now all the research I did in October as well. A bunch of the founding fathers were petty sons of bitches. There's no other way of... Hi guys. So this, other than my journal down here, but pretty much this is what I need to get through this week. There's several on this. My Kindle alone. Let's just break down what this video is going to be. I'm going to be researching a lot, as you can tell. And I'm going to do this as sort of a vlog style research setup thing. So, yeah, this is the book I hate. I don't want to read this one. Here, I really don't want to read. A couple reading vlogs I need to get done. I've got 2 books I need to read for my challenge. I've got research that needs to get done. I've got a couple videos that need written. So, welcome to researching with me. Let's do this. And if you're asking why didn't I do it before, that's a brilliant question, and it involves the fact that my family has been through a lot this year, and quite frankly, I haven't had the literal time. So now we're cramming, which I hate doing, and I would have rather had all this research done a month ago, but alas, here we are. So this is super sped up. I'll start complaining about this book again here in a minute, but it took me forever. I'm taking notes in the margins, I'm underlining stuff. Just basically the way you would for any high school or college paper is typically how I do this. Nothing super advanced or super fancy, just notes, underline, highlight, etc. No big deal. I got through it. Finally finished this book. I can finally put it down as I finished it. Yay! This is a slog. This is an absolute slog. It has taken me, I'm not kidding, 3 years to get through this thing. But I'm through it. It's done. It's over with. Woohoo. Hooray. The next thing I need to get through is this guy. I'm not getting through this whole thing today. That's just not happening. I've got way too much other reading to do, but I need to get through a couple of chapters. So I'm gonna go sit on the couch and get through a couple of chapters of this. Unsurprisingly, I read a lot of paranormal nonfiction stuff. Whoa, this is well written. This reads like a novel. Like a really well written horror novel. Why have I not read these before? I hope they're all this good. I hope it keeps being this good. I want to buy all of these. I was going to get them from the library because I didn't think I would like to read them. Again, obviously, because of the Paranormal Channel, I read like a lot of paranormal nonfiction. In fact, it is those 2 top shelves up there. Like, I read a lot. And there are varying degrees of well-writtenness, or like good storytelling in these. There are some that are well written, but they're very academic. There are some that are well written, but they're very this is the kind of book I'm gonna pick up because I want to read something spooky. Like, oh my god, I've read novels that are not this well constructed. I'm only into the first I'm only to the 2nd chapter, but I'm gonna just power through this. I do need to actually get some sleep. But I'm gonna read the next couple of chapters and then I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, so this is what I do if I have like a library book. I have a notebook next to me. You're not gonna see me taking a lot of notes in that just because this book didn't need it. And I also have a million of those little tabby things, and I just constantly am putting them down. And anything I think might be usable or interesting or helpful, I tab it. So some pages have 3 or 4, some pages have 1.
Sometimes I will stop and take full pages of notes or just a little bit of notes or something, but this is what I did with this because mostly I just needed to understand the case in my head. So yeah.
Alright, I'm calling it for the night. It's 11:40. I have that much left. According to my Goodreads, I am 69% of the way through, and I'm tired and having trouble focusing, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll finish this tomorrow and get anything else done, but that's okay. I got a good chunk of this done, so I'll recoup what I lost tomorrow. I started super late tonight, so the fact that I got anything done is huge, and I need sleep, and you can hear it in my voice that I need sleep, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alrighty, so I finished it. Okay, so I finished Real Wolf Men, finally. Those last 100 pages have been a hard slog, but I don't think that's the book's fault. I think it's my life. Anywho, 3.5, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go with 3.5 stars. I like her writing, and I think it's really helpful for interviews and like research and stuff, which is what I'm reading this for. But like, it is not the kind of, I don't know, book you just want to sit down and read. They are a little repetitive. Like some of the stuff in here was different, but I've read some of her other stuff and some of the chapters were the same. Some of the stories were the same, some of the yada 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 yada. I still like it. And yeah, like if you're researching the Beast of Bray Road or Men Encounters or anything like that, and ironically this actually helped me with the Werewolf of London case as well. So there's that. I don't know it all, but I've read so much weirder stuff that like I can tolerate. Okay, so I have come on camera, thank you. So this is now everything I read in October, because yeah, for obvious reasons everything is scattered in. There was not a lot of footage and stuff, but yeah, so now this is everything I read in October and what I liked as well, so you get a twofer. Okay, so I finally finished The Darkness Between Us. It has taken me a couple months to get through this book. I don't know why. I just keep picking it up and putting it down. Like, I think it's good. I think it deserves the 3 stars I gave it, which in my view is a very good rating. It's not a bad rating at all. It is not the kind of book that I actually got this originally to go on vacation with. It was way too heavy for that. And it's really just, I don't know if it's not like what I typically read or what, but it's just very repetitive in many ways and not in others. It's structured differently, which I liked and that was really interesting. And can we please bring back like different structures of storytelling? Yes, but like a lot of it is just okay. And okay, that's happened now. Like I didn't care. And there was nothing wrong with it. Like the writing is good, the storytelling is excellent. And like I said, I really like this like weird layout like vibe we have. So if you don't know, there aren't actually chapters, there are like portions, I guess. So it's like weirdly structured, but in a fantastic way. That's one of the things I loved about this. But for the most part, like, I'm not in love with it the way everyone else seems to be, which is totally fine. But yeah, this is very middle of the road. I feel like it's overhyped. If you don't, that's totally fine. But yeah, 3 stars. Okay, so I just finished Fear Zone. I'm really unimpressed. I like what the author was trying to do, and I like that this is sort of like a bridge from like middle grade to YA. because we have 8th graders and we have 9th graders in this story, so that's nice. Like, that gap is nice. And it's nice that we're dealing with like serious issues through horror, because that's, you know, a fundamental use of horror. And I don't know if it's because I don't find clowns scary. That's possible. But like, I'm bored 90% of the time of this thing. It's also possible I'm just too old to like it. Like, I'm way out of the target demographic. I'm in my late 20s. So it's very possible I'm just out of the target demographic for this. It's also possible I don't like this author's writing style. I've got 2 more by this author to try. But yeah, 3 stars. It's okay. I mean, it's well written. I think I probably would have liked it more when I was younger. It's not scary to me. To me, it's not scary. But my horror threshold is real high. So like, don't take that as any parameter. The last book that I read that actually scared me. Hi guys. Okay, so I keep trying to read this book. I just tried to read it again. I got further this time than I've ever gotten before, but for some reason I don't like this book. I should like it. This is like the 5th time I've tried to read it at this point. I give up. I should like it. I really should, but I don't. It has so many things I love, and like there's pictures. There's pictures in a young adult novel, and I love that. Give us pictures in our novels when we're older. Grown up people like pictures in books too, not just children. Publishers that totally aren't watching me. Anywho, I just can't get into this book. I keep trying. I got all the way to chapter 5 this time, and I was bored to tears. I do not like this book. I don't know why, but that's enough. 5 times is enough. I'm done. Okay, this is good. I am not in a mental place where this is safe for me to read right now. Just with everything going on right now. Yeah, I'm going to pause this. I'll pick it back up later. Maybe. So DNFing for now. Finally sitting back down to read Lies Women Believe again. I've been avoiding this because I had such a bad experience last year, and I have to say, with some regret, part of that was my fault. Part of that was where I was mentally, and what I didn't know at the time was that I was going to have a bunch of trauma memories resurface last year. And I think this pointed out some of that, you know. And if you've gone through that, you know what it's like and how hard it is, how impossible it is. But I mean, there's still gonna be stuff in here I disagree with, I'm not gonna lie. But so far, some of it's true, some of it's very true, and some of it is sage advice. So, yeah. I also have a different perspective now, instead of going in this and going, well, I will find what's wrong with it, which, if I'm being honest with myself and with you, was my motivation the last time. This time, going through it, I'm going in with the perspective of, what can I learn from this? Because I'm certain I can learn something from this book. So that's a key that I've changed this year that has revolutionized my life. I suggest everyone do it. Honestly, it's not easy, but it's worth it. Okay. I have done the skimming, which is really good because it's 11:30 and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Anyway, I have to get up at 6, so it's really good that I finished the skimming now because I need to go get ready for bed stuff. But I will come back and I will actually in-depthly read this book because a couple things hit me in ways that didn't hit me before. And I totally misjudged this book. And for that I am sorry, and for that I will come back and give it a full video and a full actual honest to goodness review with notes and everything and detailed, and I'll break down what I don't like about it and point out what I do like about it, and ultimately I do think I can learn something from this. So yeah, I feel like I should go back and read a bunch now because I think I misjudged a lot of books last year based on where I was myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for bed now. I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, so for some reason my footage got corrupted, so we're gonna do it this way. So one of the books I read was The Ones That Move the Dead by T.K. Fisher. I've read all of their other books and really liked them. And I rated this one about the same as all of them. So it's about 3.5, 4 stars if I'm remembering correctly. And yeah, I really liked it. So it's different than her other books, but I still liked it. Okay, so I know that was a cluster of insanity and a dumpster fire. Sorry about it. There's a new thorough research with me coming in a little bit that'll be much more concise and like cohesive and make sense. But some of this editing was even done before everything happened, so you know, like we are running with what we have and we're making the best of it. So yeah, all right, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, share all the fun things, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.